Hi, everybody. Today we're going to be talking about the benefits of building business relationships with an emphasis on the word relationships. My name is Valerie Pugsley from Inspired Strategic Solutions. I help people connect the pieces so that they can maximize their efforts. And today I want to share about a lunch date that I had. Excuse me, let me get my drink here in hand so that I don't have to keep clearing my voice. A lunch date that I had with a friend the other day. So this friendship, it's a friendship, but it's also a business friendship, a relationship. The way we got introduced to each other was through a network meeting thing. So we consistently see each other on a weekly basis through a networking meeting. And as time went on, we ended up doing some business together. First, I partook of her product, which is a direct sales MLM type product. And then over time, she did business with me and took me up on one of my products. And eventually, I became a distributor. But we also went to some social events as well, and we're able to get to know each other even better. Turns out we do have some things in common in our history, in our past. And so we've been building this relationship, this friendship over time. And I had actually in December said, let's get together, let's have lunch. Because I just wanted to connect with her some more. I mean, we see each other briefly here and there, or weekly, but it's kind of brief, and we're busy talking to other people who we don't know yet. And so we scheduled this luncheon, and it was interesting. I'm going to digress just a wee bit here because as I'm recording this is January, and so we've been talking a lot about goals, setting goals. Excuse me, just a second while I get a sip. Okay, so we talking about goals, and actually as I was having this lunch and looking at my goals, I went, oh look, I've already fulfilled one in advance. So this luncheon that I scheduled in December actually was meeting one of the goals that I had set up at the end of December. I just thought that was kind of interesting. Anyway, sorry about the side note. So during this lunch, she mentored me and breathed life into me and shared some things with me and encouraged me along the way. And I don't know that that was necessarily the goal, the whole goal of the lunch, but in part it was. But then I always go into things, whether it's a network meeting, just a social visit, or something like this, of wanting to provide value. So before our lunch ended, I asked her, what was she struggling with in her business? It's actually a business that she and her husband have together. I said, what area of struggle do they have? And so she told me, and I thought about it. I thought, okay, I have some ideas. I need to experience something and look at a few things that they're doing already. But now I'm pondering ideas to help them with their business in my area of expertise. And in this case, it has to do with digital marketing and just some business things as well. Although, I mean, she's very smart business-wise and probably knows way more than I do. It's just, again, it's going back to that thing that I was talking about before, connecting the pieces. So the areas that I'm learning on an ongoing basis and the things that I know on an ongoing basis, I can connect those pieces for them and help them so that they can implement it in their business to accomplish this goal that they're looking at, or this area of struggle that they have. So that's kind of the gist of the lunch. Now I'm going to transition a little bit here. And when I first came up with this topic and the idea of sharing this lunch, I was thinking of the concept of outsourcing. So how does this that I just shared with you, what does it have to do with outsourcing? Well, a lot of times when we think of outsourcing, we think about giving somebody else a task to do for us. that maybe we can't do or that we're not gifted in. We also usually think of outsourcing as something that's going to cost us money, that we're going to have to put money out of our pocket. Now, there was some money involved here because we both bought lunch and we invested our time, which is very valuable. So because I know that time is valuable, I'm going to do what I can to make that time investment valuable for her when I give back to them in content and even in implementing the things that she had shared with me as well. So there is that investment, but like in this case, we're thinking of consulting and coaching and mentoring. You know, sometimes that can be a significant investment, well worthwhile, but a significant investment. So I guess my thinking kind of in this particular case in terms of how it would actually relate to outsourcing is just the idea of being able to get some things done within our business that we're doing. And even though that's not what she went into it for, but it will do that. But getting some things done in our business without necessarily a significant dollar amount coming out of the pocketbook. So in terms of business relationships, think about the relationships that you have with people. Is there a way that you guys can provide value into each other's life, build each other up, boost each other up, and help each other out? There may be ways of doing that with these business relationships. Another way, though, that this is going to help each other, because we're both trying to build each other up and lift each other up, in the end, it's also going to help her in a dollar amount, because as I am more successful in implementing her business and being a distributor for her business, then that's going to help her financially. As I provide the value that I can provide with these ideas that I'll be sharing with them, that's going to help them accomplish another goal in their business. So it will help that way. But it also can help too, because she'll get to understand a little bit better even how I help business owners. So then she can refer me to other businesses as well. So it just kind of becomes this win-win all the way around. And in the process of all of this, we get to know each other a little bit better. And the more we get to know each other better, again, it just continues to build that relationship. So it will become that win-win all the way around. And that's just one more tip that I'm going to add. I didn't even have it on my notes here, but one more tip that I want to add that I got from one of my business mentors is Jim Cockrum, is that you want to create a win-win-win. He goes for a three-way win. A lot of times you'll hear people talking about a two-way win, a win-win, but always going for a three-way win. So anytime you go into any business environment, whether it's a networking event or a social event, even if it's just social, it doesn't even have to be business. Anytime you go and you're with other people, look for ways to create wins and build those relationships. And those relationships will then build your business. And as you grow your business, you'll be able to benefit others as well, whether it's employees or people in the community or your clients. So that's what I'm all about, is helping people create those wins, build their business, and help other people. So if that's for you, I'd love to have you stick around, subscribe to the channel, look down below in the description box. There might be some other things down there to benefit you as well. And turn on your notifications too, so that you can get more, make sure you don't miss anything. Also, if you have any questions about this, please put that in the comments below, and I will do my best to answer that for you. And I look forward to seeing you again on the next video. Bye for now.